What's happening, party people? I am still in the Fredericksburg, Virginia area. That is about an hour south of DC, an hour north of Richmond. If I'm supposed to meet with you and you are within an hour of Fredericksburg, Virginia, please send me a text message this morning. I'm behind on responding to text messages. I tell people call or text. The last few days, I've been busy trying to get out of Cincinnati, trying to get things done around here. I don't like messing with my phone while I drive. I looked at my phone. It says I have 34 text messages that I have not responded to. So, I consider this a hotspot for me. If you are within an hour of this Fredericksburg, Virginia area, in between DC and Richmond, and I'm supposed to meet with you within an hour anyway, please send me a message or call me this morning so I don't miss you. I don't want to miss you. I don't know if you still need help or not, especially if you need help. Meet and greets are great. Saturday night, I got into town, the DC area, dropped off that car, was not able to pick up the vehicle that they wanted me to drag out of there. Wasn't ready, it was locked down. I spent over 2 hours trying to get that car hooked up to my car dolly. Couldn't do it, had to leave it. Ended up leaving there after midnight. Went down to Fredericksburg, got a hotel room. I'm here helping Cleve. Sunday morning, first thing, man, I don't know if it was Sunday. What day is this? Yeah, Sunday morning, first thing, went to Richmond. Was able to hang out with Moshi and met a few other guys. They had a small Swedish meet. They have a car club called RAV, I believe. Richmond, Virginia area, something like that. Gave me a sticker. I'll get that sticker put on soon. However, they had a little meetup, about 6-7 cars. They said it was a little thin. They went for a drive. I got to meet Lester, rode in his beautiful 850R sedan. Man, that guy pushes that thing to the limit sometimes. Met with Gary, got to meet him, mechanic guy down here. Also met Phil, had a great time, great drive. Then I got back up to here, Fredericksburg area. Got everything settled down a little bit. Met with Cleve. Had a heater core leak. Man, I almost blew Panther up Saturday. Went the wrong way. Went on some back roads. I should have stayed on the interstate. They said this way would save me time. Pig trail. Was climbing mountains so steep, I didn't know if I could walk up them things. Panther made it. Engine seems fine. I had a minor heater core leak. Now that heater core leak is major. Got my heater core. Opened up the box, it looked like it was used. I contacted Swedish Car Parts. They said they're running them through some kind of cleaning process now so people don't have odors after install. Man, I was so scared I didn't even install the thing. I just bypassed it. Anyway, I'll be in this area. Soon as I leave this area, I'm headed north. Maryland, Pennsylvania, hopefully New York. And then I will work my way back down. So if you need my help, if I miss you going up, I don't want to miss you coming down. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert. That's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also have tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. It is time to get cracking. On Dark Cherry, I'm going to change this fender. I'm going to change this door. Probably swap the glass over to the replacement door because of the tint. I'm going to change this light. Replace that trim bar across there. Then I'm going to do the roof liner and maybe the sunroof. Got to figure out what's going on with the sunroof. Then I should be done with it. Then I'm going to get on Panther, do a few things. I need to find my locks to lock up my trailer. and do a couple things on this. I need to fix the fender. The fender got torn open on that one. I need to tie this up with metal or something so that this thing doesn't tear totally apart while I travel. I need to probably order new fenders for that. Not sure how that's going to work. Order a pair of fenders. I need to measure those out so I can get fenders that belong on it. And replace the tires on Panther, do the timing belt, and then do this intercooler on this other car. Load up Panther, go from there. So, got a lot going on. Let me get with it. Starting with this fender and door. Today, I finally took the PIA blade off and put the new Bosch on. Man, that thing lasted this long. I'm gonna date it in the comments. When it wipes 3 times and it doesn't clear the window, it's time to replace it. Side of my seat got all busted up, putting toolboxes in and out. So I got a piece from the salvage yard. What you do is you push those pins in, right in the middle. It's push pins. You push those little pins in, then you pull the clip out. Sometimes you got to use a razor to get under there to pull those out. This one's broken. But you pull those out, and then you work this off of the seat. Work that one on, push the pins back in it, and if you can't find the pins because they're so small and they disappear when they fall in, you could use a bamboo skewer to do that. Cleaning up the back of Panther, something leaked in here, ate right through the carpet. Let me finish sweeping this up, put my spare tire in here, put my rubber mat back in here. That's what was supposed to be protecting my carpet. And get this thing ready to load up this engine. Time to get some stuff done on Dark Cherry. Going to start off with this instrument cluster. Mileage has stopped. Cluster is bad. I'm going to read the mileage in the vehicle and then replace the cluster and fix the mileage to match it. Just what I'm going to do. Start off by reading the mileage. It was working when I first got the car. Probably 25 miles into driving it, it stopped. So let's go ahead, read the cluster, and see where it happens from there. Starting to read it. 5, 1, 1, 2. Now let's count the flashes. 200, 1, 212,000. All right, let's do the next 3. Alright, this will be the next 3 digits. 2, 5, 2. Alright, that's the mileage. Let's go set it. This is the cluster I'm replacing the other one with. Should not have a flashing light. When those lights flash like that, the cluster is likely bad. So we're going to take this apart, change the mileage, swap it over into the car. Got the screws from around the edges, took the screw, those 2 there, those 2 there. 2 of those matter, I don't know which ones. These little screws holding the odometer in were Phillips. Barely got those out with my Phillips screwdriver. I need a smaller one. Now I pulled the face off. I'm going to pull this clear part away from the rest of the cluster, and I should be able to get to that odometer. Got the face off. There's the odometer. I'm going to check the gear in it, see if it looks new. If it does, I'm going to fix it. If it doesn't, I'm going to replace it and keep moving forward. Take those 2 screws out right there, check the gear, make sure it looks new. That gear looks pretty new. It's not yellow, so I'm going to leave it in there. Pull the pin out of this cluster, change the mileage. So let me set that back on there. I took the screw out of that corner and out of that corner. Now I can lift the face off. There's those little black screws there, flat tip. Now I'm going to push the pin out of this, which should allow me to rock this mileage gear up in the air, spin it where I need it to be. The 2 1 2 2 5 2, and put it back together. Tried to push the pin out of the big wheel. It did not come out, so I pushed the pin out of the lower green wheel. As you can see, it's sticking out this end. So I'm going to push it down with the screwdriver and adjust the mileage right there. Pried the screwdriver up in here, push down on the green thing, and then I spun these last 3. Now I'm going to push the pin through the other way and adjust the first 3. Took some playing around with it, pressing it down, holding the gears in place by my thumb, but I think it's a lot quicker. Looks like I got it perfect in the window. Took a lot of playing around with the gearing and spinning it back and forth, holding it with my thumb, pushing the gearing back up till I got it straight. But it is straight. I'm going to go ahead and install it back in the cluster, right on the cluster that has been corrected to the vehicle, and then replace this cluster. And I'm going to also read this cluster when I get it in the other car to see what it actually had on it. To get your clock to turn from metric to standard, your key has to be in the ignition and on. Then you push them both at the same time and they'll change. Let me see if I could do it again with one hand to show you guys. Do 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 do. There we go. 2, 3. See it? It shift to military time, 24-hour clock. Do it again. Shift to normal time in Celsius. Do it again. It shift to 24-hour in Celsius. Do it again. It shift to normal time in Fahrenheit. Resistor on the left is coming out. Resistor on the right's going in. Really can't see no difference, other than that thing might be burnt there. But, know what you're doing. This one says made in Germany. This little tab here hooks into the airbox, and then that part is secured in, and then you screw the other part in, and it's nice and secure. And now it's nice and secure. Test the glove box light, throw the phone in there, close the door, see if the light's still on. It's lunchtime. I'm going to find something to eat. Then we're going to see if this sunroof is getting power, see why that's not working. Then we're going to pull the headliner down, and if something's wrong with the sunroof, we'll replace that as well. Let's go get a bite to eat and come check the sunroof, do the headliner. Here is a non-turbo instrument cluster. This thing's defective. I'm just going to take the odometer out, throw the rest of it in the trash. Maybe pull the gauges off of it. Somebody wants those. It only has a clock. It's useless. I have decided to do the door and fender next. So I'm going to take the door off. That'll make it easier to do the fender. Open the door. Take the little wire harness loose. Take those 2 8mm loose. 8mm 8Es loose. Lift the door off. Swap this stuff over to the replacement door. Then take the fender off. It's been unattached from the frame of the car. I might have to tap that with a hammer or something. Get that straight. Oh, I need to get this T40 loose too. Let me get this stuff and get this cracking. Pretty sure these are E8s, but a 1/4 inch just took those two things loose. So let me loosen this, take that loose, loosen that, undo the connector, get this door out of my way. And that's how it looks when it's missing a door. Always wanted to body wrap a car look like that all the way down the side. Like the side is just missing. Be funny. Drive around like that. Got the fender on. That one blind bolt down here, the mounting point was rusted out. So that didn't go back. Other than that, that fender's secure. Time to go get the door and hang the door. Somebody must have hit this door. These hinges are not lined up quite right, and they're bent toward the front of the car. So I need to get some kind of tool to bend those hinges back toward the back of the car, because they're bent out. The door won't fit right. There's a lot of gap between the door jamb. I'm surprised the door even closes as well as it was. But anyway, let me go find a pipe wrench or something. See if I could twist those things toward the back. I got that door as close as I think I can get it. I had to bend those hinges back 3 or 4 different times. And man, that thing is close. It scratched it up, not knowing the hinges was out of place, but that could be fixed with some touch-up paint. But it's not dents in the door like it was. So somebody folded that door back. Anyway, I think I'm going to put that lower fender in a little more, and that should be aligned decently. Took my jump box and my connector, lowered the window to the position where I can get the clips out, get that glass out, so I can put the tinted glass in here from the other door that was here. Now my fan's not working at all. There it goes. Works on 4. That's it. None of the other speeds. Oh my, that resistor's bad. I better find the other one. I'd rather have 3 speeds than just 1. Maybe I didn't plug it in. I need to double check. The cluster seems to be working better. Heck, it ain't counting miles. What the crap? Oh man, I don't even know what's going on with that. Seems like nothing I fixed is working inside this car. Wonder if I plugged the cords in right. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.